Hey, welcome to the whiteboard. Today we're going to talk about the Troutwine Athletic Profile, also known as the TAP. And a lot of people that I talk to about it really, they really don't have a concept of what it is. So I do a lot of work with colleges, high schools, recruiters, and some of the critical factors that we all know are tangible are the academics of the player, the athletic performance and statistics. Everybody's got a highlight reel, everybody's got film, their height, their weight, their strength, their speed, a note from the coach that they currently work with in high school to the college coach, maybe touching on the interpersonal skills. But what lies below the surface, almost like an iceberg if you could picture it, are the intangibles, and they can be almost as critical, if not more critical, than the tangibles. The coachability, the work smarts, the composure under pressure, their mental toughness, their competitive desires, and their processing speed, the way they think, how quickly they think. And these are all things that are addressed by the Troutwine Athletic Profile. So what the athletic profile really is, it's an athletic mindset indicator. It's used by the NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, and a lot of colleges, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But how it works is it's a 20-minute online questionnaire that has 95 questions that are those types of questions that there's no right or wrong answer. It's more, I like sweets. I like salty snacks. Yes, no, maybe, yes, especially, a lot, not at all. Those are the types of questions. It takes about 20 minutes. And then at the very end, there's 6 questions that do have right or wrong answers. And that's a timed session where the critical quickness of the thinking is evaluated. So what does that all mean after the athlete's taken it? What comes back are the measurements. There are 11 behavioral traits that are measured, 8 cognitive personality functions, 5 impact, and 3 learning traits. And then it also goes into mental processing, speed, and toughness, which is really critical in a number of sports, particularly lacrosse, which I do a lot of work with, but also in baseball, critical thinking about where I'm going to make the throw, how quickly I can assume where I need to be to get to the ball. Basketball, same thing. Where's my distance? Where's my space? Soccer, you name a sport, they all need that. So who's it for? It's for athletes, coaches, and parents. Primarily it's for coaches, followed by athletes, and then by parents. Coaches, it's a great tool for coaches to really build a winning team, and we'll get into winning teams and who's using it to do that in just a bit. But the athlete himself gets a really good picture of where he's at underneath the surface, beyond the film and beyond his skill on the field with the stick handling, the passing. It really gets into the areas where he can do some work to improve not only his overall game, but overall, his life beyond sports. They're going to have to make these types of decisions as well when they get out in the world and they're working to make a living or raise a family. So the parent side of it is really nice because it gives the parent a really good look. And a lot of times when the parent first gets the report, they get back to me and they're sometimes they're angry, sometimes they're disappointed, because it shows, not only does it show the strengths, but it shows the weaknesses as well. And for a parent, I'm a parent, I understand how difficult that is when you hear that there may be a weakness that needs to be worked on. But when we take it all into the big picture, knowing that this program, has tested over 30,000 professional and high-level athletes to come to these conclusions, we have to realize that sometimes we just have to take a step back and accept where we're at and then move forward to improve in the areas. And that's what it's really about. Some of the teams using it, and this is a very short list, but the Kansas City Royals, 2015 World Series champions, Dayton Moore, who happens to be on the cover of, I'm going the wrong way, of FCA magazine this month. Dayton Moore, he's a proponent of the program. It helped him to build the cohesiveness into that Royals team that just won the World Series. That's a big part of it. The New England Patriots have been on board with the program for years. And as a matter of fact, Tom Brady's a great example of that. Everybody knows the story of the 199th pick in the 6th round. And part of the rationale in taking him was that they had these profiles on him. He had taken the tap, and they knew that he was a leader. He was strong-willed, that he had a very high level of composure under pressure. His mental toughness was fantastic. And so they took a chance, and look where they are now, and look where Tom Brady is now, more importantly. The San Antonio Spurs, University of Missouri, Johns Hopkins lacrosse program. And then I want to welcome Coach Rich Limpert with the University of Minnesota men's lacrosse program. They just came on board, and it's been really exciting working with Coach. And I know he's excited about it, and we're about to onboard all of his players. So I'm looking forward to that process. The benefits are the evaluation of the athletic mindset, the development of championship mindsets. It also helps the coach to be able to coach better. When you know the overall makeup mentally of your entire team, you can build your coaching patterns and your coaching strategies around that. It helps parents parent better. It gives you the information you need. I mean, there are some parents that understand stick handling and skills and can go out in the yard and run drills, but no coach wants that. The coaches want the parents to work with the confidence in the child, the processing speeds, the competitive desires. This all gives the parent that information that they need to help their child or their young man develop into a more efficient and effective player. And then it also helps to shape the team chemistry. So this is just a quick snapshot of the Troutwine athletic profile, and I'm thankful that you came and checked us out on our new spot, the whiteboard. Look for a new whiteboard each week, and you can go to www.coachcooch.com for more information on all of our programs, and most of them are free. Thanks.